everybody. This is Kevin Davidson, your host for Kevin's Corner, Real Estate from a Marketing Perspective, and this is episode number 63. And I'm excited about this particular episode because both of my guests are first-timers. And to be honest with you, I think I met both of them like 5 days ago, both of them. So really going to be a really exciting podcast. I have a well-known real estate agent as well as a property management company. So this is episode number 63. I always start my podcast by saying that if you are a real estate agent or a vendor in the Fort Bend County area and you want to be on the podcast, give me a call, 832-654-0527, or email me at kevin.davidson@stewart.com. And last but not least, I cannot do the podcast every week if it wasn't for Jennifer Smitis, the area vice president, Caitlin Korner, Demetria, Devin, the escrow officers here in the Sugar Land office, and Wendy Santana, escrow officer in the Richmond office, along with our support staff. So if it wasn't for those guys, I wouldn't be able to do this. Now that we got all the, paying the bills and the commercials and the ads and all that out the way. This is Demetria Lee. I literally met her Monday, I went to her brokerage's new Sugar Land office to help them with a card signing event.
Yes.
And that's where I met you.
Yes.
So why don't you introduce yourself and tell them who you are?
Hi, I'm Demetria. I'll say Demetria Rochelle Lee because
She didn't tell me that.
I know. Because most of my family and friends know me by Rochelle.
Okay.
So they call me Rochelle, and when I hear Demetria, I know I have to get serious. It's business.
Yeah. This is a podcast. It's serious. So you are a real estate agent for Realty Associates.
Yes.
Why don't you tell everybody just real quick who Realty Associates is?
Realty Associates, we're the largest broker, and I've been with them for 10 years. They have excellent brokers, April and Steve. They're excellent. They keep you informed, well knowledge of the industry. Mm-hmm. We have like 4 or 5 locations now.
Yeah.
Katie,
I think it's 5 now.
5 location with the Sugar Land office. So we're out there. We have an excellent presence.
Approximately how many real estate agents are part of the brokerage?
I think 1,500.
Wow.
Is it?
That's a big number.
Yeah.
So if you're a brand new real estate agent or you're a real estate agent looking for a change, give them a call. It might fit you. So what about you? You said 10 years. You've been an agent for 10 years?
I've been an agent for about 10 years. My background is hair. So I was a hairstylist. Hair.
So you couldn't help me?
I can help you. So coming out of high school, I did cosmetology. So I did hair for 25 years, had a hair salon.
Really?
Yes. And from there, I was always interacting with clients, informing, educating clients, had a relationship with clients, and that's what made me step into real estate because I pretty much had a clientele just from doing hair, and they asking me questions about their family and friends, properties, and how can they purchase a home, and I was like,
they knew you were a realtor or wanting to be one?
Going to school to be one.
Oh, okay.
So they were, and the clientele, I follow a lot of them on Facebook, so they were very, very supportive, my hair clientele.
If you've been an agent for 10 years, you've been pretty successful.
Yes.
Have you been a full-time agent for 10 years, or did you start part-time?
I started part-time a little bit because I was still going in the hair salon. So maybe about the last 5 years full time.
And so tell everybody, you got into real estate because of the relationships you created at the hair salon.
Yes.
But why did you want to sell houses as opposed to own a hair salon?
I think because, why did I want to sell homes? I think after my kids was grown, and I was empty.
Grown. You're
You're
27.
No.
Tops 27 years old.
No.
Maybe 28.
No.
She might be 27.
No. So my daughter is 25 and my son is 30.
Okay.
So once
So
I
you're my
became,
age.
yes, yes.
Okay. We
So
won't
once
say what that is.
we won't say what that is. So once I became an empty nester, I just wanted to do something that was totally different. You know, sometimes when doing hair, you interact with a lot of clients, but you kind of get away from reading and writing, and being a real estate agent got me back focused, reading and writing and knowledge of the world, pretty much.
Awesome.
And I loved that, just being educated, and you'll just be surprised of what's here in Houston
Yeah.
too.
Yeah, there's thousands and thousands,
Thousands,
of homes
yes,
in Houston.
yes.
So, what do you like about real estate? What kind of real estate agent are you? Do you
Okay.
prefer to buy, sell, lease, invest, everything?
I like everything about the real estate industry, but I love working with buyers.
Okay.
Yeah, most people like this. I have listings. I love doing the listings, but I think working with the buyers is just more intimate. You know, you get into the lifestyle of the buyer, the needs, and learning about their puppies, just everything about a buyer.
In some cases, you're making dreams come true.
And you're making the dreams come true for them. So that's what I really like. And I like land. I like purchasing land, because once the person want land, they want land. It's like
exactly.
no games.
Yeah.
They're not playing.
Right.
So that's a good deal, when you purchasing land.
So I'm sure you can help somebody anywhere in the city and the surrounding area. But what part of town do you specialize in?
I specialize in anything south, so 59, 288, let's say Pearland, Richmond. I live in the Richmond area, so I'm very well versed in Richmond, Sugarland community. I grew up in Houston off of the 288, so I'm well versed with Houston area, the museum district, anything pretty much soft. I'm kind of stepping more. I'm getting a lot of calls from Cypress. Of course, that's because the industry is growing there. So I'm getting a lot of calls from Cypress. So
there's certain part of the areas of Houston, the outside areas, that are growing more than others.
Yes.
Cypress is one, Katy is one, and west of the Sugarland Richmond area is really expanding right now.
Neatville, yes.
Neatville, exactly.
Fulshire,
like
yes.
If what as far as an agent goes, if somebody comes to you and needs help becoming a home owner, say their credit is a little below, or they lack the funds for a down payment, or they just don't understand how to get into it. Do you have the vendor partners and the programs to help them get into new homes?
Yes. And that's one thing about me. I always educate myself so I can learn the new tools that are out there for my buyers and sellers, and networking, like with Stewart Title, to let my sellers know what was out there. But the moment I meet a client, I find out their needs. If they need, just to save up the money, because some of them just need to save. If they need a home buying program, or I can educate them on owner financing, just anything that they need. I pretty much have the tools to help that particular buyers.
The vendor relationships to make
with the vendors,
happen.
yes.
Yeah. Awesome,
Yes.
awesome. So let's talk a little bit about marketing. You've been an agent for 10 years.
Right.
Sounds like that a lot of your business has been from referrals.
Referrals.
But is there anything else that you've been doing in the 10 years to market your business and generate leads?
Honestly, I think I did all the things: the social media presence, the like right now I have a big presence on homes.com.
Okay.
Just I think just kind of all the things. I've networking.
Yeah,
Yes.
some of the normal traditional things. That
Just the
everybody
normal
does.
tradition, yes.
So what social media platforms are you on?
Of course, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. I think that's it.
That's it?
I
You
think
don't? Okay, so I'm going to put you on the spot right on the
Okay.
camera. You don't have a Google My Business page?
I have a Google My Business page.
She's like, no, wait, yes, I did.
And actually, we just did a class maybe like last week, and I have a Google business page. I think like a couple of years ago, and when I went to this class, it made me fall in love with it again. So I actually picked it back up and started getting my reviews again because I was getting my reviews on horror. So
You gotta
it
get
made
them
me
on
fall.
Google.
Yes, so it made me fall back in love with
Yeah, you gotta
with
get
my
them on
Google
Google.
Page.
Google's the first place people go.
Yes,
Um,
and it was funny because I helped my aunt with her property, her rental property, and I was like, let me Google my niece. And she was like, girl, you got you got some good reviews. And then I
Yeah.
was like, I know your niece out here working out.
Well, and you should promote the reviews.
Yes.
Get them on social media, get them on your website if you have one, and things like that. So, what about a YouTube channel?
I don't have a YouTube channel.
You're going to get one
Okay.
because we're going to start doing video, right?
Okay. Yes.
Yeah, there you go. And then what about LinkedIn?
Of course, I have LinkedIn. I forgot
left
to.
it out.
Yes, I left out LinkedIn out.
LinkedIn,
Yes.
agents don't understand LinkedIn is very important because even though it's not a place that you would think that you would go and chat and have content and stuff, everybody on LinkedIn.
And
it's
I always
business.
post on LinkedIn. I post my open houses and I post.
Okay.
Yeah, I do post on LinkedIn.
So
also.
what are some of the things that, now that we've talked about this, that you might want to try in the future, marketing-wise, to promote your business?
Of course, videos.
She
Because I
learned
know
that
you're
about-
gonna.
She learned that about 10 minutes ago.
Of course, videos. I'm gonna have to break out my shyness.
That's why you
and
need.
do-
Well, look, you're on camera
Yes.
now. You're not
Yes. Yes.
shy. I mean, and your voice has gotten louder too since you started.
Okay,
So you're
good.
comfortable.
Okay. Good.
But statistically, the number one way to market anything is with video.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
so, and you have to you can't record videos on your computer or on your phone and leave them there. You got to put them on the line, on the internet, and the best place to put them is YouTube, so the whole world can see them.
Okay.
Then
Yeah.
once they're on YouTube, each video has its own unique link.
Mm-hmm.
Copy and paste that link, and you put it anywhere you want to.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
it's very important. Is there anything else that you might want to try? Do you use a CRM?
Yes.
You do?
Yes.
Which one?
We have DeltaNet, and I actually use HAR's CMM too.
Okay.
Yes.
What about, do you know what a drip campaign is?
Yes.
Okay, do you do that?
I do. And over my 10-year span, I've did the drip campaign. The last one, when I closed on a home, I just did home sold.
Right.
So that was probably about 3 weeks ago. And
What about farming? Have you ever tried that?
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Okay. She didn't seem too excited about that.
That's not. Yes, I did. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
When was the last time you tried that?
I will say farming, probably about 3 years ago. One of my best ones that I did, and it was kind of like a farming, it was a magazine.
Mm-hmm.
So what they did was 100 of my clients, I had them mail out literally magazines to my clients.
Okay.
With me in there, and then I got a lot. I got your magazine, thank you. I got your magazine, thank you. So,
I got a magazine from an agent that uses us exclusively for title at my house in Pearland.
uh-huh.
And when I got the magazine, I was like, well, looky there. There's
Yes.
Sarah.
Yes.
Check it out right there.
Yes.
She was on every fifth
She
page.
was a, So they
So-
did a good job.
So it's a unique idea,
Yeah.
guys. Get into a
Yes.
local magazine and market
Yes.
yourself.
And then I actually keep them, and when I do my open houses, I have them displayed.
There you
Yeah.
go. All right.
Yeah.
Display the magazine. People
Yes.
think you're a movie star.
Yes.
Now
Yes.
she's on a podcast.
That's now on a podcast.
She's really a movie star now.
Yes. Yes.
So as we wrap up this segment of the podcast today, why don't you tell everybody, if I was looking for real estate and I stumbled across you online or wherever I found your information, I give you a call, what can I expect in our first meeting?
Actually, I really like to just present me, just be down to earth so they can relax, I can relax. And like I say, educate them on their next steps. I'm big with next steps. This is what we'll look at the home. After we get on contract, we'll look at the home. We will prepare you financially, credit-wise, and I'm big on next steps.
So you set the expectations
I set
right
the
out of the
expectation
gate.
right out the gate. Yes.
And you can help someone with buying a house, selling a house, leasing a house, or investing.
Yes.
All of the above.
All the above.
Tell everybody again, where are you on social media? Where can they find you?
They can find me on Facebook, LinkedIn, TikTok, Instagram, and soon to come YouTube.
And
What did I leave out?
Google My Business.
Google my business. Google my business. Google my business.
That's the stepchild.
That's the
Awesome. Well, thank you very much for being on the podcast.
Thank you.
I know
Thank
were a
you
little
for
bit-
inviting me.
You were a little
Yes.
nervous in the
Yes.
beginning, but you ain't got to worry about that.
Yes.
She's going to call me in a month. When can I do it again?
What I got.
Tell everybody how to get a hold of you. What's your phone number and your email address?
Well, once again, you can get in touch with me, Demetria Lee. My phone number is 713-894-7194. My email address is my last name, first name, Lee Demetria 909 @yahoo.com.
Do me a favor, just for everybody that's like me.
Spell out my
Demetria.
last name. Demetria is Demetria 909 @yahoo.com.
Awesome.
And once again, I'm with Realty Associates.
Phone number one more time.
713-894-7194.
See, guys, every week you get to meet a new awesome real estate agent. She's got 10 years of experience. She knows how to handle any kind of transaction. She has the vendors to help you. So if you're looking for a good, responsible real estate agent that's with Realty Associates, give her a call. This is Demetria Lee. Thank you very much for being on the podcast.
Thank you.
Hopefully it won't be the last time.
Yeah.
We'll be right back. We're going to take a quick break with segment number 2 of episode number 63, Kevin's Corner Real Estate from a Marketing Perspective with Morgan from Emerson Property Management. Say bye.
Bye.